Hi guys, it's Brittany and welcome to One Hot Mess. We are going to be reading out of the book Don't Fucking Panic, and we are on the section Life is Tough, but so are you, and the chapter Depression Sleep. Trying to get out of bed. I love sleeping so much that it scares me. I'd take sleep on a sweet date to Olive Garden, give it all the breadsticks it wants, move into a single family home, get an orange cat, and marry it if I could. No shade to my current partner who wants all these things. In a depressive streak, I can enjoy living in my dreams more than in my daily life. I can't be the only one that feels that way, right? I don't mean it in a suicide-y way. Life can be going swell, but I swear nothing can feel as swell as my comfortable bed, icy sheets, warm, cuddly comforter, 10 hours plus of sleep, and the blissful ignorance of a sweet dream. Sometimes I'd get so much sleep, I'd need a nap from all the sleeping I was doing. According to a quick internet search, the average person spends 26 years of their life sleeping. Woo. Oh, now I'm sad. Because I know my average will probably be much greater than that because of my depression and love of sleep. And B, because I fear that I am missing out on so much of my life because I am always in my fucking bed. I don't know why I became this way. My parents are not like me. Both my parents can run off of 4 to 5 hours of sleep and they prefer it. And they are super healthy and successful and happy, and it annoys me to no end. You mean to tell me they can pass on their genetically long legs and ability to grow leg hair at the speed of light, but they can't pass on the gene that makes me sleep only because we biologically have to, as my mom once said. When depression fatigue hits, my body and brain usually give me two options. One, I guilt trip myself into wakeness and spend every wakeness moment hating my life and circumstances, self-hating, and having negative thoughts until I can get back in bed. Or two, I stay in bed and succumb to my depression sleep and feel guilty about that. So, if you're going to go with option one, here are my tips to make it the least miserable depression sleepless day. Give yourself a whole ass hour to wake up. Give yourself an hour to do whatever you want. For example, if you need to get out of bed by 8:30 a.m., set your alarm for 7:30. You don't have to wake up, but if you can, open your eyes, stare at the ceiling, read your phone, finish that episode you fell asleep to last night, meditate, masturbate, whatever. Just don't go back to sleep. Chug some water. There's something refreshing about washing away that nasty ass night breath that makes the day feel new. I keep a dedicated sleeping water bottle next to my bed that can hold a few days worth of water in it. So I don't have to think about it every night before going to sleep. If that fails to wake you up, well, eventually you'll have to get up to pee. And that's one way of doing it. Set a positive intention for the day. Sounds cheesy, but your brain gets a to-do list. Stimulate that vagus nerve, baby. Splash some really cold water on your face or do the version of this that I had going for a while, which was using a spray bottle, usually reserved to scare my cats away from jumping on the kitchen counter, to spritz my own face in the morning. Listen, we got to do what we got to do, honey. Try Mel Robbins' 5-4-3-2-1 exercise that we reviewed in the beginning of this chapter. I gave it its own chapter for a reason. Clocky. If you're someone who wakes up and reaches straight for the phone because your alarm is on it, which results in you laying in bed way longer than you should, you're not alone here. Chrissy Teigen also admits to doing this every morning. Try this insane invention called Clocky. They clearly tried to give this thing a cute name so they could try to baby Yoda their way into my room. But don't be fooled. This powerful device blares your alarm and fully leaps and rolls off your nightstand and then runs away from you. LMAO. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh, but this is so funny because I can just imagine my depressed ass trying to burst out of bed, chasing some Harry Potter magical machine that's running away from me like, fuck you and your depression. Catch me if you can, bitch. After doing some light exercise and calming my heart rate, I'm sure I'd like to crawl right back in bed, but hey, maybe drastic times call for drastic measures. Crying, laughing emoji. If you're more of an option tour, here is the best way to make the most out of your depressive sleep. Give yourself permission to do it. Once you've done it, do it. But be honest to your cancellations that you're taking a mental health day if you can afford that. Get a bed you like. Make your space, your safe space, comfy. Almost all mattress prices are negotiable. It's like buying a car. The salespeople are capable of bargaining. Have you seen these bed desks? They made fun of us for depression, but look at this future science space desk shit now. Turns out we're ahead of the curve. Work on your phone, dabble in notes, and turn off your social media in your settings. Take breaks to get up. Do 5 jumping jacks, go pee, run your wrist under some cold water, paint your nails, pluck your eyebrows, and sit up in bed using a few pillows as opposed to laying down. Get your blood pumping or else you're going to get bed sores. Keep your bedside table clean. It is the closest thing to you on those days you can't get out of bed. If a cluttered mess of water bottles, tissues, and empty gummy bear bags is the first thing you see when you open your eyes, it can put an even heavier weight on your brain. If it's going to be your desk for a few days, treat it like a corporate desk. My suggestion is to buy an ultra thin trash can to keep next to or under your bed. They sell them on Amazon for less than $10. Naps. Love and hate them. How to not feel guilty about them? Not sure yet. But when I do nap, I have this little trick for waking up. First, always set an alarm, always. Could be 30 minutes later, could be 3 hours later. Before I nap, I'll grab 3 small cups of water, then I nap hard. Fucking, oh, I could nap all day, then what? Then when the alarm sounds, I'm allowed to hit snooze as many times as I want, except I have to chug one of the waters before I go back to napping. So by the time I've snoozed 3 times, I've had 3 cups of water. I have to pee, and therefore I must arise from my slumber. Grow through what you go through. Waking up really is the hardest part. As you read in this depression intro section, your girl has had issues with being tired her whole life. Yes, I've had my thyroid checked. Stop asking, please. Thanks, Aunt Carol, and every depression Facebook group I've joined. Waking up really is the hardest part. It can take a shit ton of effort to simply take that first step out of bed, my comfort zone, and into my day. And that's coming from someone who likes their life. Yet, why does this one simple act take such mighty strength? My boyfriend was helping me through a particularly tough morning when he started singing this very silly song that went like this: put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. I had never heard this little jingle, but apparently Jared told me it comes from the animated Christmas classic, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The animations are hilarious and creepy. And in this snow-covered land, this little clay elf boy tells this old Christmas wizard, Pope-looking guy, that changing from bad to good is as easy as taking your first step. Then he bursts into song while a penguin in a scarf looks on like his hype man, and eventually the whole forest of animals is singing the song. I don't recommend watching this movie on shrooms. The point is, these lyrics hit hard for some reason. It felt impossible to get out of bed. Thinking of my Google Calendar filled to the brim, driving across a traffic-packed LA. I was thinking of my day on such a large scale, but the truth was, all I had to do was get up and out of my bed, put one foot in front of the other, and if I could only take one step, that was good enough for me. Then I took another step and another, and before I knew it, this motherfucker really was walking across the floor. I got to the bathroom, put on my clothes, brushed my teeth, and I took each task by taking one literal step at a time, and my silly ass boyfriend was singing the song behind me the whole time. Eventually, when I did get out the door, I found myself humming the tune throughout the day. Sorry, guys. Dang. Remember that the greatest adventure that lies ahead of you starts with a single step. Can you find a way to look at your day tomorrow morning a little differently? Can you open your eyes and say, all I have to do right now is put one foot in front of the other? What would be the first thing you step toward? Then, when your next task pops up, repeat. Tell me how your day felt different. The past does not equal the future. Depressed morning journal. Wake up just feeling like absolutely not to the day. Same. Let's take a simple 5 minutes to journal and see if we can't turn this shit around, right? Spend 1 minute doing each journal entry. Minute 1. Calm yourself and exercise those eyes. Open and close them nice and tight, like you're giving your face a good old stretch. Do the same with your jaw and mouth. Notice anything that feels tight. So many of us grind our teeth while we sleep or have stress dreams. Let's leave all that shit on the mattress. What did you feel in your face while doing this? Minute 2. Write out your goals for the day, no matter how big or small. Tell me what your ideal day would look like today. After you make your list, read each goal out loud. Yell it if you can. Minute 3. Visualize yourself completing each goal on your list. Don't close your eyes or else you're going to fall back asleep. I know you too well. What outfit are you wearing? What's your energy like after you complete a task? Are there other people in your visualization? Who are they? Minute 4, gratitude time. Need some ideas? Example, write one thing that you are proud of yourself for. Write one sentence about someone in your life that you think is dope. Write down the last time you remember having a good day. What was good about it? Minute 5, this is it. Stand up. You're going to do 25 jumping jacks and then run in place for the remaining time. Tell me how you feel now. Okay, now go do the day, bitch. I love you. I am proud of you. All right, guys, that is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed reading or listening to me read Don't Fucking Panic. I absolutely love this book. But anyway, thank you so much for listening. And please make sure to hit that follow button, guys. And I will talk to you guys later. Have an amazing day. Bye, guys.